Welcome to day 2 of us playing this game.
Yep, we actually played the entirety of every other episode over the course of a single day, because that's just how we do.
I mean, according to our in-game timer, no one else would know the difference.
I'm so excited for the events of this game to actually take place on my birthday.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that point at some point during this trial.
We gotta. Right, I gotta remember what everyone's, like, all the new voices sound like, so... How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? This is gonna be one-sided for me for a while, isn't it? Sorry, Marco.
I'll just leave.
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Oh, hey, look at that.
And you were saying I wasn't gonna get a voice? Or rather, the whole thing is one big gay area.
The whole thing is one big gray area. It's a gray area.
It's agrarian. Only it takes place on corn area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Okay, how many times do I have to say this? You don't have to say my gender every time. Mr. Wright,
I believe in you, my sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? Run! I mean, a defense attorney should... A defense attorney should never believe their client.
That's more than one word.
Big air quotes. Let me offer you a word of advice. Yes. Just like frickin' what's his name? Disappearing guy from...
I was literally about to do the bit.
Oh, say. Either way. Startled enemy noises. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Ms. Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. Even your character model is similar.
You almost kind of look like her.
Yeah. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is... you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the Don't dodge the thing that I just said. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. So yeah, there's a lot writing on that. I've said this with just about every other trial that we've had, but there is literally a lot writing on this one.
Seriously.
I'll be alone in there. It's like, is the jury invisible or something? You're gonna have other people in there, Phoenix. Do you not know what alone means? So I have to discover the truth all by myself, and for whatever reason, the truth is in red, so... I really am not gonna have a whole lot of help here.
Mr. Wright, the incident was 5 years ago. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! It just cuts to Phoenix literally alone in the courtroom.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Can't wait for Flying Kitty to do Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, but Nick has schizophrenia.
God, I hope so.
District Courtroom number 9. How long has it been since you've done the judge's voice?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is courtroom number 9.
You know, apart from literally 10 seconds ago, but you know.
But like actually in line with what's going on in the game.
Have fun.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
I'm standing here for 2 days. What the hell was the holdup?
Exactly in this same stance.
Edgeworth. Dinkelberg. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial.
I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
Fuck you! I mean, no, of course not.
I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say.
Wait, you can see all these other people too? I thought I was alone.
Just like the heads turning side to side.
Yeah.
The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Not those of anyone else.
Bitch, did I stutter.
very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Opening statement.
Thank you, Mr.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable. I've never seen that word. Has committed an unpardonable crime.
Just seeing that word made my brain do a somersault. I was trying to pronounce it in my head, and somehow my brain got tongue-tied.
My brain is going around inside my skull like a hamster wheel. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
Not now, Emma.
That was really not the time. You can fangirl later.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life.
You're gonna kill her? What?
In this courtroom. Still has the gun. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
No.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
So about you doing overtime?
Yeah, right. Spoke a little bit too soon there.
Oh, speaking of it, I think we're about to see the cough-up queen.
Well, yeah.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
The cough-up queen. Have we actually established why she's called that, though?
I don't think so, but I have the slightest feeling that we're going to in this case.
Probably. Like whenever I hear the phrase or see the phrase "cough-up queen," I always imagine that she was like a star in a collection of commercials that advertise lozenges.
Could be. I think that would make her the cough-up star. Anyway.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
Not unless you've seen Backdoor Sluts 9.
That's it!
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
Nor have I. But then again, I've never had the opportunity to because I'm poor.
Same. Middle class problems.
The judge is really wolfing it down. Bonus points to you if you can make like a really obnoxious, like scarfing and eating noise as the judge.
That's very good caviar.
Nice. Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Trying to bribe me?
Will the witness state her name and profession?
Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunch? Made with real fingerprints?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please?
My name is 3 Dots. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? You really are just bribing everybody. My God.
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Band name called it. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? I didn't even know that tapioca could be pickled.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Name, profession, now.
Age, gender, location.
Social security number.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edwards. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a... Excuse me, I'm still scarfing it down. We usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court,
You will address me properly.
I am a professional. Professional what?
What exactly does that mean?
Well, you see, Judge, the Webster's Dictionary clearly defines that as...
Until 2 years ago, what was defined as... Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police.
Really?
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
Really? This is the first we're hearing about this, right? Apparently, yes.
What? Mr.
Mister?
You better refer to her by her correct.
I'm terribly sorry. I thought this was the detective who transitions. Miss Starr was a detective?
Got a 97, I swear.
You will not misgender in this courtroom.
It's like Flash from Zootopia. I can make that joke now.
You can, because you've actually seen cinema.
Yes! Yeah! I know who you are! Cough up!
Cough up, Queen. Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Guilty!
Case closed.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
And yet we still don't know why she's called the Cough Up Queen. Just who is this lady? I'm with you, Phoenix. If I might have the court's attention over here.
You literally panned the camera to you, so please go ahead.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking a prosecutor's spaces, yes?
Must be.
Back over.
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot law plans added to the contract. I know that wasn't her, but I just like doing her voice.
You what? Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it?
Again, you have said that about every case, and yet, every time you do, it goes on for like 6 more days.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Unlike this spectacular caviar that you have presented me with. Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
Aren't you supposed to be impartial? I know she gave you caviar, but Jesus. Wait, are they talking about me?
That's all it takes to bribe me.
Before I start
Alright,
the testimony, I really need a drink, because doing this voice takes a lot out of me.
Hey, audience, you remember to stay hydrated?
Especially on a hot night. Alright, here we go. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. First off, I know that I can't, like, press or hold it in the middle, but what the hell do you mean by that?
Yeah, I know for for testimonies like this where we don't necessarily have something to go off of immediately, we'll just press everything. But seriously, press this.
Please press this. I mean, to be fair, we don't really know a whole lot about the victim, other than... If I remember right, he was, like, either not very well liked in the office, he was kind of inept, or both. And also the fact that he used to be partnered up with Lana. So...
So,
Where exactly is that going? Yeah, please. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sent something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Christ, talk about murder in your eyes. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Okay, so that would imply that you were in B block, noted. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Objection, Lana is left-handed. Case closed.
objection, the picture was flipped!
Then she thrust the... I'm not sure why you needed to, reiterate that point, because it's pretty well implied, considering it's a fucking knife. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Press everything.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
Why is that your main takeaway?
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than... the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
Judge, leave the bad puns to me, please. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
'Tis but a scratch. I'm invincible.
We'll call it a draw. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Before I do that, I was gonna, but before I do that, because there is literally so much writing on this, I'm fucking saving right here. Because I know there's been, if I remember correctly, at least one instance of excessive pressing actually, like, badgering the person who gave the testimony and, like, docking off a little bit of my health. I could be remembering that wrong, but I don't want to risk that.
No, I'm pretty sure that was right. Phoenix.
Alright, so absolutely press this, because again, what do you mean by that? How did you always know? How did you know? How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted.
Like
Twisted... Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
That's a little backhanded compliment there. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. She says this as she's making direct eye contact with Edgeworth. And with me, apparently.
And with you, the viewers.
Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I mean, we already knew that, but I'm not sure if we actually know the details yet.
Oh, I guess Emma's also going to be questioning stuff with us. Huh?
I guess so. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. So it's personal, got it. Laid off? She was fired. But she looks decidedly unscorched to me. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms.
Duly noted.
That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Are you trying to be a rapper all of a sudden? That's it, I'm a pro. As you know, my testimony is biased and flawless.
Yo.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Star.
This is getting super complicated super quickly. I'm ready to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. And who is your
Hold
boyfriend?
it, you're single!
I mean, I already know who it is, but... This boyfriend. He's the detective? Not the... What?
What?
What the fuck do you mean that... Oh, it's a polycule. Got it. You know what? I will shut up and I respect your lifestyle.
You respect it.
Not that boyfriend. The security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several? Honey?
Why aren't I one of them? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the secret third boyfriend.
Are there any other boyfriends I should know about?
Meow. Cat George. Let's keep it T15, people, oh my.
Yes!
No objections here. Yes.
That's it, guilty case closed. We're going, honey.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
I could eat that girl for lunch. She dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one.
Not to self. I can eat that girl for Not to self. The judge had to think before replying.
Why are you writing that part down? On top of everything else that has happened thus far. Oh, this is red text, so put that in the mental bank.
Yep.
The security guard room is in the lot, in A block. Although, didn't we already know that? Yeah, it's right over there, the place that Emma thought was a diner or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. So maybe we could call a witness that happened to be in the security office.
Maybe.
That would be the room with the security sign. Naturally. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. Okay, so that doesn't contradict her previous testimony, okay.
She was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Okay. All of these presses are lasting a lot longer than they usually do. This is a lot of info to take in, Jesus. It's times like these that I'm glad I have someone else bearing witness to this, to like have a second opinion on stuff, and like keep track of shit. So thank you.
Of course, and I'm always happy to like be here for stuff like this.
I love visual novels.
Alright, should send something, find the home detective intuition at work. You sensed something. So, you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? A deadly premonition, if you will? It felt like, how would you say, a disturbance in the force. Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Where the fuck is this analogy going?
I have no idea what that means.
Okay. Fuck it, I'm screenshotting this.
What is a pumpkin?
I'm going to forward this to you via the PlayStation app and save it on my phone because this reaction image needs to be in my arsenal.
I will be doing the same.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
I I have no idea what that means.
He really doesn't. Look at him.
A young cheese?
Also, we just completely glossed over the pumpkin analogy.
Yeah.
See, this is actually getting an explanation that kind of sort of makes sense, at least.
I love how the judge was the decider on whether we go forward with the pumpkin analogy.
He is a judge, after all.
Analogy overruled. Continue.
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy, with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
I've never heard of a greenhorn cheese. Then I must be hard. Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Hey man, if you hard, then you hard.
If you hard, then you hard. Not much else to it.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match.
Boom, roasted. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
Bing.
So, that literally took us nowhere. That was pretty much just a reiteration of the fact that she had intuition.
As well as
Cool.
a pumpkin analogy.
Uh-huh. Alright, through the wire fence, the extinguished garish car. Define garish. Oh, fuck off.
Did you write
always
this
do
game?
this. I don't know, did I? I had a premonition of this game, apparently. I had intuition about everything you're gonna say. By garish car, you mean... Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth?
He drives a Mercedes, what the hell are you on about?
It is now I must reveal that my name is Miles Garish Edgeworth.
Thought his middle name was Prower, but okay. Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Nice shoes, Angel.
The fit, you know.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw.
I just got that. For a second I thought you were doing Scooby-Doo. I was like, what? No offense to you, an aspiring voice actor.
None taken.
It was the defendant, are you sure? You are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet... 30 feet of I don't know why that tripped me up.
30 feet.
30 feet away. I am certain it with her.
How good is your eyesight?
If she's telling the truth, we're fucked.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Bitch, what does it look like I'm doing? Witness. In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo. I just wanted an excuse to say the word ergo and sound smart. You are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? I've got 4 wins under my belt. What are you talking about?
In a row.
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That's a new sprite.
That was inspiring.
No, it wasn't.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism.
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh, that's quite the shot. Like, literally,
a
it's a shot.
photograph. And every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, oh, Jesus, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. That is so on brand for this game. I suppose that's more exciting than you just hanging it around your neck.
Witness! Why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
Because I hate your guts. Clearly, yeah. That one I actually kind of saw coming, like, legitimately. You think I'd show it to you? A prosecutor? Think again.
You think I'd show it to you? A worm?
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
No, I hate all prosecutors.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Which one?
Which one? Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
What's going on with that jacket, though? Is that going to come into play later? It's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Since we've never like actually seen her in it, I'm gonna assume that it's not hers. And is that Goodman's blood, or it could very well be someone else's? You never know. There's like I said, there's a lot happening in this chapter.
Also, I'm just saying, with that many holes in the jacket and like that much blood coming from each hole, I don't necessarily think the knife was the murder weapon if it has that little amount of blood on it.
We'll see where that goes, I suppose. So it's something to keep in mind, definitely. Oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye.
So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Killing people.
With a knife.
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
In my pocket.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long, you know, the national average. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Yes, that's about right.
Hey, leave me out of this, mine's bigger.
My knife is at least 6 inches.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. Zip. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. Would you stop plugging your damn business, woman? You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Jesus. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. How about you just drop the damn metaphors?
Yes, I suppose it would have been tough to kill an egg salad, but that reminds me of today's sponsor.
Raid Salad Legends. I said Raid Salad Legends, but okay.
Still, yeah, that was way better. So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
What
Back
the
to
fuck
it.
do you think happened? Yeah. Press the pointy Are you sure it wasn't the handle? Tell the
That
court
handle
why
looks real sharp.
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime, because there was a fence dividing it. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point, I guess.
I thought the knife had a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
Stop referencing Monty Python. Yeah, you should. love it when the game is meta. You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, remember, I got a 97. Miss Star's testimony is flawless.
Thanks. Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Yeah. Let's just keep our heads cool and press the... We have literally nothing else to press her on unless we get stuff out of the court record, so,
What did
yeah.
we just finish doing?
For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. She is my sister in grief.
Well,
Don't smile like that!
Yeah, and that just goes right back to the goddamn, alright, I am saving
alright,
again.
what do we have to present?
Mm-hmm.
The Badger!
Yeah. Investigator. Yeah, is this going to come into play at all? I am actually really looking forward to seeing how this somehow weaves itself into the narrative.
I know it's going to. I know for a fact it's going to, because I feel like everything we get to present as evidence works its way into the case somehow. I am dying to see how the Blue Badger is going to work its way in there.
It's going to be like completely ridiculous and hilarious and so on brand for this game, and we're going to love it. It's probably going to... Calling it now, it's probably going to be the very last piece of evidence that we present for us to win the case, somehow.
Oh my goodness, please.
I would love for that to happen. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. No prints is probably going to come into play at some point. Record of Puck and Pursuit or something.
Especially when they specified it like that.
Yeah. What the hell? I hate
What
this.
do we do, Lord?
I hate everything about this right now. Let's take a look at this. She is wearing gloves in that picture, so...
That would make sense for no prints.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. Flippity-doodah, alright.
Last-ditch effort, present the attorney's badge.
She's using her left hand to close the trunk, which implies that she's left-handed. That's literally all we fucking have. For all I know, that's actually, you know...
You want to try it because it's all we have right now.
If I can find literally nothing else, then I'm going to try it, and if that doesn't work, then, you know, safe states exist.
Well, because hold on. There was a picture, we don't have it in our court record for some reason, but there was a picture of her with the knife, and I think it was in her right hand.
Well, I'm not sure if that was like an actual, like, photograph. It was more just like a flashback from Angel's perspective.
True.
So, you know, I'm going to go with my gut, even though there's not really much of a gut feeling going on with this. And do this. The music stopped. The music stopped.
Hold, chat, hold, we're cooking.
Am I actually cooking right now?
We might be cooking right now.
Am I actually cooking a succulent filet mignon?
We might be cooking better than her lunches right now.
Yeah, right. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. Jesus. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. That we cannot even see because of the text box.
I'm sure that's a fine lunch.
But, isn't that odd?
Look
Nickelback
at
reference.
this photograph.
This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? That too! Why the fuck didn't we think of that?
We were too focused on her hand.
Yeah. Then why is Ms. Sky not holding a knife?
I didn't think of that. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
It's really weird seeing that as actual, like, normal text on the screen rather than in, like, an over-exaggerated...
Also,
like,
that was the most chillaxed objection we have ever seen in this game.
from anyone.
Especially from Ed. God.
Did you write this game, Marco?
You know, I could have in a previous life.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
Yet, it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
That was uncalled for.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
His mind is feeble, look at it. This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
See, I honestly kind of already thought that, so...
Yeah, we presented this with that in mind.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is getting us nowhere and also somewhere, which is weird. Oh, hey.
There you go.
And how can you tell that?
Phoenix.
Blood splatter. So that has to come into play, like the blood all over her, I use in air quotes, jacket.
Yeah.
Nani? See the dark crimson stains on the prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. That could be chocolate for all we know. Fun fact, did you know that chocolate syrup was actually used as the blood in the original Psycho?
Yes, I did, actually.
Fun fact.
Ah, yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
There will be blood. It could be a milkshake.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse?
I mean, yeah, I will. I'm kind of get off on this, not gonna lie. You got a better idea?
Objection.
I'm not gonna just lay down and take it. I'm not just gonna bend over and... Wait! Does it? That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony!
More on that later.
Maybe that is true, yes. That she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. It's a nitpick, but I'm just going by what Emma told me to do. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
This sounds familiar.
To reiterate a character that was in a previous chapter. Bet you took an oath you're at a witness stand.
And from that same person,
You are also a professional!
Yeah, exactly. A professional what at this point?
lunch later.
That's it. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was... Yeah. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. More red text. Premeditated? How do you know?
How do you know she meditated right before stabbing that man?
I have a video of her going earlier.
And levitating. It was quite unnerving. Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those... hands? Are those gloves?
Are those... fingers?
Fingertips.
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on?
Because she was going to a midnight screening of Rocky Horror. Bam, case closed.
Obviously.
I'm transcending the fourth dimension, right? If it was not premeditated. Where's the script again? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
There's got to be another reason why she's wearing the gloves.
These gloves, too, seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
Oh, cool. So now we gotta press her on this. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? What driving gloves have you seen that are made of rubber?
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the... Take that, Wright! I'm getting way too overzealous. The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. There we go. They were rubber gloves, of the kind used for autopsies.
So maybe she was coming back from an autopsy. How about we ask her? In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Also, we might have to fear Angel Star. She just did a reverse hair flip.
Impressive. I'm terribly sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star.
This is bad.
Take a shot every time he says that.
She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
Throw the knife.
Oh my fucking god, Emma, shut the fuck up!
Oh no, I think it's gonna repeat the other dialogue because technically we pressed the end of the testimony again.
Could be.
Can we just press forward to see?
That is gonna sound so funny sped up. Okay, so I need to find a hole in her testimony to prove that it wasn't premeditated. Hold on. After the murder. Fuck. I don't know. I just don't know. Hold on. I can investigate this. I was kind of hoping there'd be something on the back.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. If you cut yourself that much peeling an apple, then your hands would be...
How much blood is in your hands?
His hands would be bandaged up more than 8 balls in Grand Theft Auto 3. Just saying. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
I ran out of breath at the end of that delivery.
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
We are talking about the same Edgeworth, right? Now there's a scary thought.
Edgeworth, the extrovert.
So yeah, I ought to double-triple check all of these to make sure that they're all because this is, I keep on forgetting this is a new mechanic introduced in this chapter.
BRB while we reinvestigate these evidence pieces.
Right in the middle of the damn courtroom. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189.
It's just like Phoenix and Emma just call for wait, hold on, quick break, and they're just huddled up at the shoulders doing like a football pep talk.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was imagining too, actually.
I wonder why they only use numbers for ID, for IDs.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, I forgot to call it an ID earlier. But what else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True. I'm over here now.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, id Yabba Dab.
Is this supposed to be an anagram for something?
See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dabba doo? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Yeah, let's all come up with a really bizarre and silly codename for a dead guy. That is such a weird animation, and I kind of love it. That is so like motion sickness inducing.
Can you flip it vertically?
Oh shit! Oh no! We're doing it.
Yeah.
It looks like the end of that one Superman movie.
Yeah.
There's something on the bottom. There is. What is this?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times.
Is it Goodman?
Von
Oh.
Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm over here now. Well, wherever he's from, he must
Hell.
have been an amazing prosecutor.
No.
I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
No, you do not. When she
Just-
says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it.
Just flash cut to outside the courtroom, like in the lobby, and it's just Emma getting thrown out the door.
Hold on, nah, I'm curious.
Flashback.
Holy
Wait.
shit! Oh my god!
It has
My
a 3D
dream has
model!
come true!
Wait, there's something on the back.
It's the greatest game of all time. I love
You can actually investigate the attorney's badge.
it.
So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
That would be kind of illegal, I think. No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun.
This is getting us to nowhere, but this is still really cool to do. This is a cool
Oh,
mechanic
yeah.
to mess around with.
I'm
Makes
loving this.
Makes me want to play LA Noire again.
We should do an LA Noire playthrough.
Fuck yeah. I am at a fucking loss.
The knife is really the only thing we can get, like, remotely a grasp of. For something to present.
Music stopped.
Oh?
Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know, so you know I mean business. That's a knife. The knife.
Witness, do you have a license for getting stabbed?
I have a license for stabbing by the Queen. The knife that was in Mr.
Well, a
Edward's
license is a
trunk.
license. Can't interfere.
Bloody hell.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
We just did that whole meme. Indeed. It is my knife.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Who's saying
With
this?
this case, the bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the... I'm not skipping any of this. Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Oh, it's the fucking people
Oh, that
in
was the
courtroom.
audience!
That was not very well established. That's literally never happened before at all in this game, so...
That was interesting. I don't know how to feel about that.
I feel kind of dirty. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she... Bleh. Why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. The hell do you mean by that?
News Wright.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
For anyone out there in the audience...
Note to self.
Note to self.
Yeah,
I get a
considering
95.
considering it wasn't Lana's car, then actually Phoenix makes a really good point.
Yeah, it was Edward's car.
that was definitely a new sprite. Holy hell!
Her lunch transcended the 4th dimension.
Order! Order! Order!
Lunch order.
Lunch order! Lunch order!
Great. Now the
2
tide.
number 9s, a number 9.
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Well...
Emma, this is day 2. Have you never ace attorneyed before?
Right.
Damn right I am, right? What?
I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
What? I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is crow. See, I can do it too.
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
But the murder weapon was a knife, right?
Fine, it stabs a hole.
Bah, bah.
Black sheep, have you any wool?
Yes, sir, 3 bags full. The prosecution could care less if it was a premeditated or not murder. Words.
He actually said could care less. That's the accurate version of the phrase.
The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there.
Exclamation point!
The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
To be fair, if it was premeditated like Angel said, then that would go hand in hand with implying that there was a motive for said murder. In court, motives are kind of fucking important, Edgeworth, just saying.
Yeah.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
Stop it! Wrong, Lamau. I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. You thought.
I was just about to say, what did you call... How dare you call me a thought? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated, excuse me.
Phoenix right after catching that.
Really now? How does she have that good of range?
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.